Well, hello. How are we? I have a very rare opportunity today. I'm super excited. My friend Penny got me a golden ticket to access Costco for a VIP shopping event. So she went to an event and she got handed one of these and she was like, thank you, I know someone who will love it. So I'm going to head into Costco and I'm so excited so I can do a video of what's good and pray to the Costco gods that I don't spend a lot of money. I do like some things in Costco, and when I come I buy up big for some of those things. So let's go check it out in store. I'll see you soon. Woohoo! Straight in. Just showed the card. She waved me through. I need this freezer for my clearance shopping. That's one big TV. Walking into the cold room like, and me, it's freezing in there. As I walk through the valley of temptation, hold my purse.
Hey, how you going?
Good, thanks.
So deep sea cod with a little bit of peri peri aioli on top.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, peri peri aioli.
Hot.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So where are they?
You can see yellow sign over there.
Okay.
Just over there.
Alright, so here's our Costco haul, and we spent, where is it? $128.16. And I'll go through everything that's here. I'll go via my docket. So I got these 40 bags infusions. They were $14.99. They work out per bag smaller. I'll do the maths later. The chips, 66 serves. They were $14.99, the same. They were, got a bucket of Maltesers. They were $9.38. I normally get them when they're $10, so it's saving. Glad Bake, it was $17.99 and it was a promo for $4 off. So for this week only, so I scored that. I use a lot of baking paper in my kitchen. Chocolate milk's $3.69, so it's good savings. I buy it usually when it's $4.30, so it's even better saving. I got 2 chickens, $6.99. They used to be $5, but inflation, but they are massive. So I don't know what the weight is. I think someone said they're like a kilo or something. Forget. To the chickens. Got this ground beef. It's $8.99 a kilo, and of course they come in about 3 kilo packs. You have to get it, so I'll break all that up. So $8.99 is cheaper than the normal kilo that we get, but this is also probably regular mince. I normally buy lean mince. I've got tasty cheese. Whoops, upside down. This is 1.5 kilos, and the cheese was at $16.39. And got this kimchi. It was $10.99 and it's 1.5 kilos. The jar I normally get, Kira, is about 400 grams. So a very good bargain for that. So that's everything we got for this haul. I'm going to pack this all away and I'll come back and talk about some of the prices. Hey, so I just thought I would give you my follow-up thoughts about the trip to go to Costco. I definitely picked the right day to go with all the samples that were there. I really did enjoy getting to sample the food and drink because it mostly made me decide I was not going to purchase those products. They look so good in a packet, and then I tasted them and I'm like, not for me. I love samples like that. It really does help. I know in the past some of the products that we have in the house from any other store, it's because of a sample and we've enjoyed it and now we buy the full size product. So definitely find out when your sample day is at Costco and go. It's awesome. We're not members of that Costco. We used to be like 5 years ago, and actually I had a business membership, so that only costs $55 instead of $60 because I have a business with an ABN, so that was good. And I used to go about once a fortnight when my son was at school for a guaranteed block of time. It gave me the opportunity to get there and back again. I don't really go very often because it's nearly an hour's drive away from where I live, and so it can be a long day to get there, shop and get back. And there's quite a few things that I feel like with going to Costco you just need to be aware of. So the first thing you would have seen is that the trolleys do cost money, or an Audi token works fine. And so that's fair enough because I guess they don't really want to be spending a lot of money having to chase their trolleys. And pretty much everyone puts their trolleys back. I was quite impressed with that. I found that everyone social distanced actually quite well in the store, which was really good. And it was just really nice to see a lot of the products that were there on display and to be able to then jump on my phone and Google prices to see what else was around and price compare. And I did find that a lot of stuff was cheaper, the bigger stuff as well, that you're just not going to get unless it's a mega deal at a major retailer elsewhere. I find with going to Costco, you really need to know your prices for everything from milk, bread, eggs, etc., etc. A lot of the prices were a little bit more expensive. Yes, you are buying in bulk, but because I know my prices compared to Coles, some things are cheaper for me to wait until they're on special at Coles and buy up then compared with Costco. The things that I did buy, however, are cheaper at Costco, and I knew that, so I bought them. If you're not completely satisfied with your membership, you can get a refund, which they stay online. But the other way around shopping is that if you know someone who's a Costco member, they can get you a gift card, which means you can go in store and shop. Now, on the website, it does state that prices will be a little bit more if you're paying with a gift card. I'm not sure about this. I'm looking at maybe doing that option down the track to go for another shop. So if I have any more information about that, then I'll definitely let you know. So of course you saw today I had that flyer to get in. I got straight in, no problems, which was really great. And then when I went to pay, same thing. They just took the flyer from me. I filled out my details on the back, paid for my products, and I was gone. They didn't offer me to join as a member or anything like that, which surprised me. But I guess they figured I was just there for a once off. And if I was interested in a membership, then the place was there just to buy it myself. A tip that I have for you guys is when you go in, make sure that you have a fully charged mobile phone and pen and paper. And if you haven't done your research before, because there are some things that come up that are weekly only specials that look so good. Google the price compared to Coles, Woolworths, Foodland, IGA, whatever and wherever you normally go, and look at the unit price and compare that to Costco, so you're comparing apples with apples and you know what the baseline price is, because otherwise you're going to get caught up in the hype and the excitement of how good it looks, and the emotion is going to be buying that product. You want to make sure that you're buying that product with logical money and not excitement, because that bill is going to be twice the price otherwise. When I was in there, I was looking at everything from bread and milk, eggs, etc., etc. A lot of the bakery things, although it looked amazing, I was like, we do not need that much cake in our house. So I didn't get it. I have previously, and it's been amazing. But yes, it lasts for ages if you don't have someone to share it with. But I just found other things like eggs and some of the fresh fruit and veggies. I just found that they're not in the same ballpark that I can get at Coles. And I have a fantastic fruit and veg shop near me that I can get products at really, really great prices. So I'm more willing to support a local business in that area. So a lot of people say to me that the membership is totally worth it for the petrol savings that they get. I couldn't get close enough today to actually see what the price is, but there's a Coles service station right next door, and the price for that petrol was actually really cheap. So I'm not sure what the actual price was, but yeah, I just went next door and got petrol there compared to the next suburb over where there was a Coles that I drove past in the way that was actually more expensive. So I'm not sure if they're price comparison with the Costco petrol that's there, but I found that for me, I probably wouldn't use it. Also, with your mobile phone, when you go, make sure you take a lot of photos of the products and the prices. And if you know a member, ask them to do the same thing. And then you can start comparing all the prices and keep a record of it for yourself. And also then you can start seeing if they do regular selling cycles, and you can start tracking that for your own needs. Time management is another thing that you really need to be aware of when you go into Costco. You go in there and it is like the outside world does not exist anymore. You get sucked up looking at everything. It's just so amazing. For me, it took me just over an hour to shop and look at everything. I managed to get out pretty quick. I picked the right line and I was out within about 10 minutes. But on my previous trip that I went with a friend, we were waited for over half an hour to get out. So make sure you allow yourself at least 2 hours of shopping in there, and depending where you live, your driving time there and back again. So for me, if I added all of it up, it's nearly an hour drive there with the traffic, just to give or take. And so I would need to allow at least 4 hours of my day for a Costco trip. So when I go, I need to make sure I'm going for a big stock up. I actually ran out of time being in there because I had to get back for a school run, so I didn't get around to the beauty section to have a look, so that will be another trip. And I know there's an optometrist in there, and people talk to me about alcohol, but I didn't actually see anything. But then again, I didn't look. I wasn't looking for it. I was looking at other stuff. So that's all of my thoughts about my Costco trip. It was lots of fun, absolutely, and it's more fun going with someone too. Although being by myself, it gave me time to just wander around, so it was really good. I know some people who live a bit more in the country say that they go about once a month because it takes them nearly all day to get there and get back home again, but they stock up big as well when they do go there, because for them it's totally worth it compared to their local supermarket where their prices are just the same. So yeah, so let me know if you are a Costco shopper. Do you like it? Have you been there before? Did any of this help? If you've got any other tips and tricks, I'd love for you to leave a comment down below, because I'm looking to go back again and check out a few things. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.